Welcome back to this Board Game Officer. Today we are going through Chapter 4, The Raid of Ignispira. I don't know, however you say that. So as you see by the thumbnail, we actually changed characters this time, just because I want to show different characters off as we go throughout this campaign. So let's go ahead and check out which ones we have now. So a shout out to Martin Turcott, if that's how you say your name, because on Facebook he said that I should do these characters, so I said sure, why not? So today we have Maya the Human Ranger. So I have this to show that we have the bloody axe. Now this is the one that you could maybe call it cheating. I don't think it's cheating, but so we actually got the bloody axe from a table in chapter 1. Now she holds ranged weapons, and this is obviously not a ranged weapon. So on that table is also a crossbow and that same interaction. So, you know, in theory, if Maya was at that table, she would have obviously chosen the crossbow, not the axe. And we did have the bloody axe flipped over on its enchanted side, or the cosmetic gem. We put a cosmetic gem in it. So the enchanted bow also had a socket for a cosmetic gem, so I also put it on the cosmetic gem side. Then I'm keeping the padded leather because she also has leather, and then she has cosmetic gemstone and a potion of healing. Is the things that I gave her from other characters. We've got our eagle and wolf here that we could summon throughout the game, and then we also have this good quality torch that I don't have to get rid of it. It's just going to be in our adventure deck at the camp. Basically on our camp items is where it's going to be. So I'm not getting rid of it, just putting it in the camp items deck because neither one of my characters wants to have it right now. And then we have Maya's character here. Pew, 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 pew. I mean, that's pretty much the crossbow, right? We can pretend at least. So we've got Maya. Now let's go over her, let's look at the other character now. And the other character is going to be Flavian, the halfling bard. I mean, he's probably one of my favorite miniatures just because he's so tiny. Look at him. He's so tiny. It's so cool. You know, and then you have Maya. Like, he looks more like a quarterling than a halfling. But he's awesome. All right, so that is his miniature there. Now for him, right, we had Jaheen. However, he cannot have heavy weapons. So we got an implement weapon that actually does the exact same thing, which is you can only make a single attack from each attack action you take or receive, but it's 5 and you need a 9+ to hit. So it's the same thing, but as an implement weapon. Then the light thornmail is going to go away because he does not hold plate armor, so he got out of the, just the graded deck there. The cloth armor that he has, which is self-prevent 3. Then we also gave the Seed of Darkness that we had to pick up last time, and it's passive, plus 2 HP. Your health pool is increased by 2. You take no damage from darkness, which is sweet, but all monsters consider you their primary target, so he's always going to get hit. But we also have him as the defender, so we actually have him up at 15 health to start. So this little halfling bard is going to be interesting. We'll see how much of a beating he is going to get or not. So let's go ahead and show the characters now of who they are and what we have upgraded here. So Flavian here, he's the only one that this is not called battle focus. On every other single character in the entire game, it's battle focus. However, he's the bard, so it's tune, which focus 1 and battle, focus 1 and cleanse 1. And he's got ankle stab. I love that name there for a halfling. Plus 2 hit, bleed 1 and slow, right? So ankle stab, he's cutting the Achilles tendon, making him bleed, making him slow. Love the thematics of that. Then you've got whisper wind, heal 2, plus 0 hit, and then telekinesis 3. However, if you look, there's just a comma right there. Therefore, whoever you attack is the one that you have to use telekinesis on. Wow. Telekinesis on. The next one we have a heavy throw, plus 2 hit, bleed 2. Then we've got a tarantula song, up to 4 targets, jump 3. That could be really nice to get us like through the map. Then we got quarter protection as our passive ability, which is whenever you use a song or chant, self shield 2. So that guy and that guy and that. So these 4 basically in our focus abilities, we will be able to get shield 2, which will be handy with him as the defender. Then we got Song of Recovery, strike 1, heal 2. Song of Bravery, strike 1, shield 2. Then he is the defender, so we've got heal 2 and cleanse 1. We got toughness 3, which is why he has 15 HP. We have join the fray, which is going to be really good because both of these characters are ranged. So having that join the fray can be really helpful to get into the right position. And then we have another extra prevent 3. Now this is the one that I upgraded him. So we upgraded a range, so we have a 3rd red cube, which which is a +2 hit, +2 damage, and stun. That is amazing. He's going to throw his mandolin. Throwing the mandolin apparently stuns him and does extra damage. However, I love that with a base damage of 5 now. Yeah, right there, that's 7 damage with that. Love it. And then our ability that we did, our class ability that we got was Song of Vigor. Whenever you use a song skill, self shield 1. So basically with his passive and this passive now, he'll actually get to self shield 3 anytime he uses a song or a chant. Well, actually, this one's just a song, not a chant, which this is the demoralizing chant is actually my only chant. All the other ones are song. And then he already has these in his pack. He's got a Scroll of Incineration and Potion of Preparation. Actually, I'm going to switch that around here during the camp phase. I'm going to give Flavian the Cosmetic Gemstone, and then I'm going to give the Potion of Preparation to Maya right there, because she's got this better focus attack that I probably want to use. All right, so there's Flavian. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Maya. So we've got a bear trap, which you can lay a bear trap on your or an adjacent area, which a bear trap is going to do 2 damage and bleed 2 for when someone enters that area. Then we got a battle focus. Then we got precise shot, +2 hit, +1 damage, and crit 16+. That's awesome. We have rapid shots, which we got just +0 hit, +0 hit. We got evasion, Self Fatigue 1 and prevent all but 1 damage. Suppression Shot. As a magic, we can move 3 up to 2 targets, 1 damage. As a blue cube, we could do activate an eagle or wolf pet. And then as our passive, if you can kind of see here, I know it's kind of here at the bottom, but whenever you roll 16+, activate one of your pets. That is probably my thing I love about Maya, is because of that, in theory, she'll be able to use her pets quite a bit. This weapon here, though, if you look at it, is whenever you roll 16+, the attack gains +2 damage and may change its target to another target at any range. So if we get 16+, we get a +2. Then if we're using this precise shot, it's a +1. And then if it's the crit 16+, because we already hit 16+, so that's a +3 to that 7. Then a crit, so that's double. That's 14 damage right there. Anyways, I think she set up quite handy here. Then we have her as the controller, which we have heal 2 and cleanse 1. We have a passive whenever an enemy dies, self heal 1, which we'll have to try to remember still. 1 damage and stun, 2 damage, push 3. Then the one that we upgraded here is mark and 3 damage. So whenever an enemy is marked, whenever Maya attacks, she will do +1 damage to those marked enemies. And then she'll do 3 damage. And then we have this one that we picked up here for our class ability is Relentless Tracker. We get a crit 16+ against marked enemies. So basically that's going to help us. That little thing that we just did here with our bow and the precise shot basically makes it for any attack and for any marked enemies. Another thing that I did with her is I gave her this Packed Blade, which as you can tell it says is Packed Blade. Your spell attacks gain +1 damage bonus. That means this one is mark and 4 damage. This is 3 damage, 2 damage. This one is up to 2 targets, 2 damage. All right, so that one's going to be handy. Then we have Padded Leather, which is the prevent 4 and move 2. And her focus, she's got any, meeny, miny, mo, which just gives her 3 back-to-back attacks. And or we can activate a pet twice. Forgot to go over his focus ability as well. He's got for 2 focus, up to 2 targets, intimidate 3. And for 3 focus, up to 3 targets, heal 2 and shield. All right, so with those, he's definitely more support-ish character. But I kind of have him more of as a defender character. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Alright, so then we have our characters. Let's go ahead and jump into the story, and then we'll show the setup and everything. So let's go ahead and read The Raid of Ignispira.
Thaumagar and you walk for almost 10 days, taking a long detour to the land of the Draconians, seen as outcasts by the other kingdoms, since they refrain from politics and quarrels among the other states. The Draconians are a strange folk, happy to maintain their own traditions and satisfied with the volcanic soil of the province that holds the only town they inhabit, Ignispira. You've imagined finding an unbreachable city befitting the children of the dragon's adamant reputation, but the reality is otherwise. The darkness arrived first. The undead king's forces weren't interested only in conquering cities of men. No, his war was broad. And it seems he would not content himself until all the peoples of Dayron were defeated. Even all Drunagor, perhaps. The night has already fallen when you arrive, and the clangs of battle can be heard from afar. But no despair or horrified scream reverberates among them, however. The Draconians were too proud to succumb that way.
The enemy isn't a fool. He won't attack Valarai as the High Priest suspected. At least not so soon. He needs to be certain that we won't be able to defend ourselves, and our hope for repelling them is in rediscovering the past we chose to forget.
Thaumagar explains, justifying his insistence for you to follow this path together.
Quickly, we need to reach the Sanctum of the Ancients, the temple where the Draconian sages guard their history. I'm sure that is where the darkness will head.
Even though you didn't understand what the scholar wanted to say with all this talk of rediscovering the past, you couldn't contradict him. He was right in all his assumptions so far. Stubborn as he was, in the end he seemed to be the only one who understood what was happening. And maybe it was for this that he was so important to the doctrine. Keeping along with him, you throw yourself into a new battle for the fate of another besieged city. A condition that seems to be more and more constant.
Dun dun dun. Alright, so we have the basic rules. We've got darkness hunting, which is right this card here, which we'll flip and flip. That's going to be the same. Then darkness behavior is going to go towards the strongest hero. That remains the same. Recall action remains the same. Winning, losing is all the same, and start the adventure is the same. However, we have a handful of special mechanics in this one here. So we have a precious cargo. During this adventure, Thaumagar will follow you, and you'll need to protect him. Take his companion card and place an NPC token adjacent to you to represent him. You can find details about companions on page 22, blah blah blah, and he will be on the loyal side. So here we have Thaumagar. He's got a sturdiness of 5, movement of 4, and attack of 3. His ability here, if you could see it, is Trick or Treat. Which trick or treat means that at the beginning of his turn, he can either heal a hero to, So trick or treat means that he could either heal a hero within range 1, he could heal him 2, or a monster within range 1, he can bleed 2, burn 2, or poison 2. But it has to be at the beginning of his turn before he moves and everything. So that is something that we have to think about to make sure we get that set up. And then we have to choose who he follows, basically where he goes on the initiative track. And I'm gonna put him after or with Flavian there. All right. Then we have the Monster Raid card. This is the same one that we did last time that we rolled really, really well on. If you haven't seen that, go ahead. The link will be down below to see that playthrough. That was kind of fun. Anyway, so we have this Monster Raid card, which will be the same thing here. However, now these ones are new. We have Stirring Darkness. Before this adventure, you must take 5 runes of each color from the bag, a total of 25. Place 1 of each color on the initiative track and place the other 20 to the side, near the board. During this adventure, each time a setup notes a pile of runes, you must take 1 rune from each color from those that were set out to create it. Meaning we've got multiple piles of all 5 colors. And then we have area control. So by fighting for the control of crucial pathways, the heroes can reclaim the district and gain more time. To do so, they must be adjacent to a pile of runes and expend 1 AC. If they do, take the number of runes of their choice from that pile equal to 6 minus the number of heroes, return them to the bag and gain focus 1. A hero can use this action more than once per turn. This counts as a cube action and cannot be taken if there's at least 1 monster adjacent to that pile of runes. And then we do have a sequential chapter. So basically this Monster Raid card, just like last time, however now there's a pile of runes instead of where in the last chapter they were like scattered all over. Now there's just 1. So if we get rid of all those runes will go back into the bag, so it helps us give us more time and less likely for the Monster Raid to actually happen. And now this will be our setup, so let's go ahead and set it up. So here is the board setup. This is the door that we're going to. Here's that pile of runes. We've got 3 monsters set up. We are starting in position over here. Now, because I don't like those NPC tokens, they're not near as fun. So we're going to use Arcanos as our place in mini for Thaumagar, right? It's pretty close. He's holding a staff. He's holding a cube instead of a ball, right? It works. It works. So we do not have Thaumagar, or we do not have Arcanos. This is Thaumagar there. I'm going to place him right there. And these areas are our starting points. We're going to start right there, I guess. Sure, why not? Oh, and I didn't say this. It was there, but I didn't say it. This is a sequential chapter, meaning we do not get to go to the camp phase after this. Meaning we have to keep that in mind as we go, because there's only certain things that we can do on a sequential chapter. All right, so just to show here, our monsters here, we have a Shadow Knight, which is going to be the flip one there. Then we have the standard Executioner Fighter, and then we have the Fighter alternate of the Shadow Cultist. So we are going to start start here with Flavian, and he is that little guy in between those large miniatures. Alright, so we have set their health there. Shadow Cultist is only at 12, and he is the one that's going to attack first. So we'll be down. I could do a range attack, but I'll be below, so I'm going to get a -2. But if I get Flavian all the way over here, then he's just like in the middle of that pack. Where if I don't go too far, they'll actually come to me. Yeah, the Shadow Cultist will come and will be able to attack because he is ranged. So no matter what, we're getting attacked by the Shadow Cultist in between this turn. But if we don't move, we only get attacked by the Shadow Cultist, and these two just come closer to us. So I could just kind of slowly lure them to me. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to risk it to get the biscuit here. I'm going to do my Whisper Wind here. Kill 2. Plus your hit, telekinesis 3. Oh, wait. Before I did that, I did move. I went 1, 2, 3 right there. So I'm going to get that -2 because I am down 1 level from him. But now I am going to do this heal 2, which doesn't really help. Plus your hit, telekinesis 3. Let's go ahead and see. We do need a 9+. We have a -2. No way, that was the very first roll of the game. Okay, I will take a natural 20. I will take that. See, that is 5 damage there. He does not have a 16+ ability, so nothing to look at there. But that is 5, so that is 10 damage to the Shadow Cultist. So he goes all the way down to 2 health already with 1 thinking attack. Holy cow. All right, well, that changes my plans a little bit. No, it doesn't actually. No, it doesn't. That's fine. Because now what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to do Join the Fray, which I get to Shelf Shield 2, which is probably going to be needed. And then I get to Move 2, which is also very needed. So I'm going to move 1. Oh, wait. Sorry, I forgot to finish the telekinesis 3. I wanted to do that because now I can telekinesis him, go 1, 2, 3, and telekinesis him right there. Now I'll do my self shield 2. Boop, boop, right there. And now I have a +0 attack, which I don't care if I hit or not. I just wanted to get up and out of the way. Oh, yeah, 4. That's definitely not a hit. Oh, I did have a +2 to it, but yeah, I'm not even close. So that was my 2 cube actions there. So now it is Thormagar's turn, which he'll go right after me. He could do Trick or Treat, which both of them doesn't matter because we're at full health. He could give him like bleed or something. However, he doesn't even need to move, and he's just going to attack, which will do 3 damage to him, which will kill him. Yeah, Shadow Cultist dies right off the bat. That was a very, very good way to start out the game. That's for sure. And then this won't go to the Shadow Cultist because the Shadow Cultist is dead. And now it is Maya's turn. So this guy's going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So and this guy's going to go 1, 2. So if I stay out of range, it'll be the best. And actually, that's perfect because she is our magic. She's got a lot of magic, right? So we were going to do this one right here, right off the bat. Mark and 4 damage because we have the Pack Blade. So who should we do 4 damage to? So yeah. Let's do it on the big guy. The big guy is green here, if you could see. You got the big guy there. So green will do 4 damage. So he goes from 15 down to 11. And we'll place a Ranger's Mark on him, so remember to do 1 extra damage. Oh, no, that's 5. That's 5 damage, because 3 plus 1, and now he's marked, so that's actually 5 damage. And he goes from 15 to 10, and I don't even have to move. I love it. All right, what's the second ability we want to do here? Neither one of them are going to attack, so I don't need to stun. Ooh, here we go. Maybe I'll do this one. Move 3, which, maybe I'll move here. So maybe that move 3, I'll just move here, just so I'm semi-closer there to start moving. But then, up to 2 targets, 2 damage, which is actually 2 targets, 2 damage, but the big guy is actually marked, so that's 3 damage. I love that 1 damage goes to 3 damage. So the green guy gets hurt for 3 damage, and the blue guy gets hit for 2 damage, 16 down to 14. All right, that, for not moving or not really going anywhere, that was an amazing move, or a turn. I like it. I am not sad about that at all. All right, now we go to, this is just the Monster Raid minion, so we'll just ignore that. However, the Shadow Knight, he is going to shield 1, so we'll place that shield 1 there. Defiant, which doesn't matter because all enemies are going to go after Flavian due to his Seed of Darkness. And then strike 1 and stun. However, he's got 2 movements. So he is just going to go 1, 2. And that's it for his turn, because he has strike 1, which he can't hit anyone. So now we go to the Monster Raid, which, if you remember, if we have any other out, we do nothing and just flip it. And then next time, we will reveal a ruin and see if we spawn something down there on the ruin track, on the ruin pile. So then we come here to the Executioner. He's got 4 movement. So he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. He is melee, so he cannot touch anyone there or get anyone there. And now we come down to hunting, or darkness hunting, and draw 1 ruin. here. This is one bad thing. We all stayed here, so this darkness is going to get us pretty quickly here. We got a blue T, which is actually perfect. It is going to go right there. However, because Flavian has the Seed of Darkness, he is not damaged by darkness, which is great. So no damage there. I love it. We flip this over, and now we are back to Flavian. So I can actually stay on that darkness right now because I have +2 from being up 1 and then a -2 from being on darkness. So if I go down, it's not going to change anything. I guess I could move back 1 and then do an attack so I get that +2. But let's see what we want to do here. So we only have 1 red cube left here. Ooh, yeah, that's what we want to do, is stun him. We get a +2 hit. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw my mandolin at him. I'm not going to move yet. I'm going to stay there. Well, do I need to start moving? Yeah, I am going to move. I'm going to go 1. No, we'll go 1, 2. Oh, no, I need to not move first. Sorry, I need to attack first, and then I'll move. So I am using a red cube, so I need to not move yet. But I have a +2 hit, +2 damage, and stun. 11 +2 is 13. That is a hit, which is 5 damage there. +2, so that's actually 7 damage. From 14 down to 7. All right. Now I'm going to move. Boop, boop. So now I'm going to do my little ankle stab here. +2 hit, bleed 1, and slow. So we'll go for this. Oh, another 4. Yeah, 4 up to 6 is definitely not a 9, so we do miss that. I did forget, though, he is stunned. So he did get stunned from that first attack. So that means I could pretty much ignore him. Well, I'm not going to totally ignore him, because it is Drunagor's turn here. So he's going to use his Trick or Treat and burn him for 2, because he is within range 1 here. So we're going to burn him for 2. And then I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to do 3 damage to him, just because that's his normal attack. So he'll go 1, 2, 3. Down to 4 damage. So close, yet so far. But he's going to take 2 damage, and then stun, so he's not going to do anything. So he'll be at, so I only need to do like 1 single damage to him. So that was Drunagor's turn as well. So now it is Maya's turn. So Maya here, I think, might kind of ignore the Executioner right now and go after the big guy. Yeah, so let's go ahead. We're going to move 1, 2, 3 right there. And then I'm actually going to do this precise shot. +2 hit, +1 damage, and crit 16 plus. I do need an 8. This is a +2 hit. However, I am down, so I actually get a -2. So that means this is no. I don't get any pluses to this, more or less. Go ahead and roll. I do need an 8 or more here. 15. Oh, so close. If that would have been in 16, I could have gotten a pet, which would have killed. So close. Okay. That's fine. So we did +1 damage. However, he is marked, so that's actually +2 damage, essentially. +2 damage to the 4, so we did 6 damage to the big guy, but he did have shield 1, so that goes minus that, so that means we have 5 damage. Down to 2 health. Oh man, no way. He's already down to 2 health? Well, in that case, maybe I should summon a pet then, because that would do the job, and that means I could get my wolf or eagle out. Let's do that. We're going to get a pet out. So activate an eagle or a wolf pet. When we activate them and we don't have them out, we will just spawn. I don't have the miniatures of these guys yet, so we're going to spawn that little wolfie right there. However, that was my second cube action, and yeah, I'm not gonna recall. I think I'm good. So that is the end of my turn. At the end of my turn, the wolf gets to activate, and I am actually gonna have him move. He's got 4 movement there, so he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and as you can see, he is melee. Well, that's kind of blurry there. Or glare there, sorry. And then we will do 1 damage and bleed 1, which will do 1 damage and bleed 1, so he will die when he activates. And now that is the end of my turn. So now it is Shadow Knight's turn. Very first thing he does is he takes that bleed, which kills him. Means he doesn't have the Ranger's Mark anymore. And I do gain a health due to this, but I'm still not hurt. We'll get rid of that card. We will remove him from the board. Haha, go Maya. However, now we go to this Monster Raid card. And we still have all 5 ruins out on the board, so it doesn't matter which one we pull out. So we just know we're going to automatically spawn a Shadow Vampire minion. So we'll spawn that adjacent to that ruin there. They do have 8 health. And now it is the Executioner's turn, which, as you can see, he's not going to move because he's adjacent. However, he is stunned. So we'll take that off, and then he's burned 2 and flip that over. So he's got 2 health and 1 burn. And that is the Executioner's turn. And now we're going to draw 2 runes, which we'll see how this goes. We've got a big zigzaggy, which will straddle him perfectly right there. Once again, he does not take damage because he has that Seed of Darkness. However, the second one is definitely going to get Maya, and it is a red little short one, but that is all that is needed to get her. So she will finally take 2 things of damage. All right, now we come back up here, and it is Flavian's turn again. All right, now is when we need to start booking it over there, because I could let Maya's wolf come back and finish him off. So I could just start moving all my guys. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do my movement here first. Go 1, 2, 3. And then, ooh, actually, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go up to 4 targets, jump 3, which one target is going to be, well, actually, Drunagor will finish him off, huh? Anyway, so Drunagor will go 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to let this guy, or Maya, go 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to go 1, 1. I'm going to open that up. I still have 2 more movement. I'm going to open that up during my movement. See if it's trapped. Ooh, it's trapped and it's slowed. I do get to finish my movement, but the next movement is when it's slowed. But that means I get to draw. Oh, man, but I have a full... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I don't want to get rid of... Never mind. I'm taking that back. I don't want to do that. I'm full. I can't carry another thing in my pack, and I don't want to get rid of the gemstone, and I don't want to get rid of the scroll of incinerate. So I'm not opening that up. I'm just going to continue my movement here, right there, I guess. That was actually kind of cool. Up to 4 targets, jump 3. Now I have 1 cube left here. Now I'll just go strike 1, shield 2. I'm going to target Maya. So Maya will get 2 shield. He will have to do a unwilling recall here. Take a cube. I'm using white for cubes again, just because you can see him better on the board here. I'm actually going to... Oh, but I did do a song. That means I get to shield 2 more as well. Just like that. Perfect. And that is Flavian's turn. That means Drunagor gets to go. Drunagor gets to do another 2 burn to this guy. So he will die on the beginning of his activation, which is perfect. Oh, yes. And then he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So he can attack that guy for 3 damage. So he'll go from 8 down to 5. Perfect. That was Flavian and Drunagor's turn. And it is now Maya and the wolf. So Maya, what is Maya going to do? She's going to move and go 1, 2, 3. And then she's going to do rapid shots here. +0 hit, +0 hit. Go ahead and roll for those 2 hits there. We do need an 8+. 17! Boom, 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 boom! Alright, that means I get to +2 damage or change the target. I don't want to change the target. I do want to do +2 damage to that guy. And I want to do 4, so that means 6 more damage. And he only had 5 health. So that means I kill him. Booyah! I mean, he is more than likely to come back soon enough. But that was pretty good to get him with 1 shot. And I get to activate my pet. It means I'll bring him 1, 2, 3. Just to be ready to open the door. Actually, I'm going to leave him here. I want Drunagor closer if he can be on his turn. And then for my second action, I'm going to do a focus 1, cleanse 1, which that cleanse 1 doesn't do anything, but I do have to do a unwilling recall. I do have to put this cube on there. Well, not on there. I don't have to put it there, but that's where I'm putting it. However, this worked out really well for us because it is the Shadow Vampire is not there. We are on the side A, and because the Executioner is not technically dead yet, this is just going to flip back over to the B side again. So that was well done, because then the Executioner comes, and he will burn to death, letting Maya heal 1, and then, oh, we forgot to flip that over last time, draw one rune. Remember, this is going after Flavian here, which is a Z. And as you can see, so it's actually underneath this chest. As you can see, it cannot get him. However, if I break it down into 3, it can get him. So it will break down into 3. Placing that right there. And that is how that works there. It is now Flavian's turn, and he's definitely just going to go 1, 2. He is going to spend an action cube to get rid of 4 of these, which we're going to do all of them but the blue one, because it's 6 minus players, 6 minus 2, so that means we get rid of 4 of them. That means we have 1 left. We already have 3 blues on the ruined track, so that's why I'm leaving blue, because there's less of those in the bag. But that means these all go back into the bag, giving us a little bit more time. As for my second action, should I just get rid of that blue one, or should I risk it and leave it and do a battle focus for him as well? I did forget to get rid of the execution on the board, my bad. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do up to 4 targets, jump 3. I am going to move first, and I'm going to go jump 1, 2. As a minor action, I'm going to open that door before everyone else does their movement. I don't know the exact timing of that, if that's exactly according to policy, but that's what I'm going to do, because it's in the middle of movement, which is normal for a movement action. You get the movement after, so everyone else gets it too. So let's go ahead and open this door.
You advance past the rocky slabs, amidst the draconian habitations. And once again you find few bodies, although there are many signs of struggle. It takes you only a few steps along the lane to draw the attention of the creatures of darkness to yourself. All but one. That mindless creature cannot be bothered, because it already has another prey in sight. A wounded human warrior who does not fear what awaits for him.
Alright, there we have our setup, and I'm so stupid. I forgot these do come in just the eagle and the wolf do come in the normal box. So I will place my wolfie out here. Look at this bad boy. Yeah. Alright, so we do have a special rule, Monster Predator, which is this guy. This is considered the Monster Predator. During its first activation, the rotten flesh, only the one summoned by the setup, will try to attack the interaction token, which is there. If the token takes at least 1 damage, you must remove it from the board and consider it defeated. Otherwise, if the monster can't attack it, or it doesn't deal enough damage due to prevent effects, for example, the interaction token survives. Starting with its second activation, the Predator will act normally, and you can consider this special rule resolved. So just the very first turn, he's going to attack that token there, which is obviously that wounded warrior, human warrior is what I called it. All right, and then it does say that this board locked door 2 is locked until the interaction token is removed from the board. So whether he kills it or whether we interact with it twice, then it will unlock. All right, other than that, we are good to go. So as I said, I still have 1 movement, but everything is so close now. We have the same amount of monsters in a much, much smaller area now. However, I can't, that was my second cube action to do that. So Flavian can't do anything. However, everyone else can still move a little bit here, which will be great because then our Thormagar can go here. So now he's in line or range of these guys to do trick or treat, and he hasn't gone yet. And the wolf, I think, is just going to move there. Oh, and I forgot to show you, so we have the rotten flesh. We have the shadow mistress here, which is going to go right after us. And then we have the abomination, which goes underneath the rookie alternate, and it goes underneath the gray. So that means he's going to activate as soon as Thormagar's done. So I'm wondering if he should just move him back, which he is going to. Instead of moving the ranger, so we did 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th target is going to be this guy. And he's going to go 1, 2, 3 to do that. I think that's perfect. So that is the end of Flavian's turn. Now Thormagar gets to go trick or treat this guy, which he'll do burn 2, and that is the blue guy. So we will burn him 2 for that trick or treat, and then he will attack him because he is ranged to put him down to 9. However, now it is the Shadow Mistress turn. So he is going to shield X, which there is 1 on here. He's on orange, so he's going to shield 1, cleave 2, and attack twice. Wow, cleave 2 and attack twice? That is deadly. However, he's got 4 movements, so he's just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's only melee, so he can only hit Thormagar. However, Thormagar has a sturdiness of 5. So that means each of his attacks of 3, even though he does it twice, sturdiness is the same for each attack. Therefore, he basically does nothing except for he will shield 1. And that, I think, was a successful round there, because now it is Maya's turn. I'm going to actually say I moved him here because I can. Because on Maya, what she's going to do, she's going to go and knock Arcanos over. She's going to go 1, 2, 3. Still kind of go after this guy. So because he's going to activate after Maya. So if we could kill him, that's kind of my hope. So let's look to see what we have here. Ooh. I kind of want to mark the big guy again, but we've really got to, let's do our precise shot here. Precise shot, which is going to be 5 damage. So I'm going to do this. +2 hit, +1 damage. I do need an 8 to hit. 19. Which means I actually can do +2 damage. And it's a crit 16 plus. Oh, baby. So that means it's +1 damage. 4, so that's 5. That is 10 damage. And he is at 9. That just outright kills him. Which also means I get to heal 1, and also means that he is a goner. Dude, that was incredible. Natural 20s just like changed the whole game. Like, for sure. For my second action then, I am going to use a cube to get rid of these. And I'm going to get rid of all of them, except for the blue one again. Once again, just decreasing our chances of something actually spawning. However, I am going to use this. I'm going to use this right now to self-focus 2 and cleanse 1. So focus 2 and cleanse 1 from that. So I could go get that chest later on is the hope here. But that is... technically, I could do my Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo on that guy if I wanted to try to get rid of him. Yep, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to spend that 2 focus to do my Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, which is 4 plus 0, or 3 plus 0 hits. So let's go and see how many times I could hit him. It all is all plus 0 here. 19, baby, boom, baby. It's not a crit because he's not marked. Oh man, you didn't see it. There is a 19 there, not a 1. I'm sorry you didn't see that. But because he's not marked, this 16 plus does not count. So it is, but I do get to do plus 2 damage. So that is 6 damage to this guy. So he's got 1 shield. So he'll take 5 damage down to 7 health. And now I still have 2 more attacks. And 16. No way. That is another 6 damage. So now he goes down to 1 health. And I still have 1 more attack. And I attack 15. Okay. Which is only 4 damage. And it will kill him. That was a little OP. That was legit. OP, or was it just good strategy? I mean, or just luck because I just rolled 3 16 pluses and I get 2 extra damage. Like, that was incredible. All right, so that was Maya's turn. Can't quite get there because Maya's already gone. So the wolf is going to move for 4. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. However, now we are, so we are on side A. So we'll just flip that over to side B because we have people on the thing. Now the abomination is going to go. So the abomination is actually going to focus on Flavian, but Flavian's way too far back there. So he's just going to go 1 right there. And he's going to attack Maya there for strike 1, 3 damage, and drain health 1. Which actually, that's perfect because she has prevent 4 and move 2. Ooh, heck yeah. Yeah, I'm going to use my green one there to prevent 4 and move 2. So I'm going to go 1, 2 right there. So I'm adjacent there. And I blocked all health and all damage so nothing happens. And now we'll draw 2 runes again this time. Not again this time, but we are going to draw 2 runes. And we have a gray short little L, which that is the closest spawning point actually right now because this is covered with runes and that means that is not valid if I remember right. And that's what I feel like. That means it's going to come 1, 2, 3 right there to try to get after Flavian, which is great. It does not get him, and it gets as close as it can though, and we'll do another very large green, which it will fit right there, but that does not get him, and it cannot fit any other way to get him. So once again, it'll just break down into 1, 2, and 3. Once again, he does not take any damage though, so we are good. Now we come back over to Flavian and Thormagar's turn. All right, so Flavian's going to go 1, 2, 3. Then stun's not going to do anything, but if I could do plus 2 damage, yeah, and that's plus 2 hit, so we'll go ahead and do that one there. So we got plus 2 hit to this, and we need a 9. 13, that's a hit, which is plus 2 damage and 5, so that's 7 damage to the big guy, down to 8 already. For my second action here though, let's go ahead and do a plus 2 hit and a bleed 2. Get another plus 2 to this. Once again, need a 9 plus 10, which is a hit, which is 5 damage. So back down to 3. He does get a bleed 2. So we'll add that bleed 2 to him. However, that doesn't matter too much because that is the end of his actions. That means Thormagar gets to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and do 3 damage to him. 3 damage will kill him out straight. Boo-yah. Take that abomination out. Boom. All right, dude. We are killing it. We are killing it. However, that was the end of their turn. That means it is now Maya's turn and the wolf. And the very first thing she's going to do is she's actually going to roll for that chest. Ooh, slow, which that's what we got last time too. But so we are slowed. So we'll put that onto Maya there. Now let's go ahead and see what we got for chests. We got are you serious? A scroll of incinerate, which I love this one, but I don't know how I keep pulling that one. So we'll put that scroll of incinerate right there so we don't forget about it. Now, so that's gone. Now we will interact with this interaction, which is on page 12 here. So here we got this wounded man. We have put yourself between him and the stalking creature, which there are no creatures. Ask if he can give you anything. Ask him what's happening here. Ask him for help to contain the invasion. Offer help to the wounded warrior. Well, I'm a ranger. I would ask him for help, but I don't think we need to ask him for help because there are no enemies. So we're going to offer help to the wounded warrior. So we are going to do number 42, or offer help to the wounded warrior. Worried, you readily offer to help the warrior with his wounds and recite the Twilight Atonement, simple but invigorating verses that are taught to the doctrine of the setting sun's subjects at the first sacrament. You gain focus 2. Ooh, okay, I love that. We put focus 2 on there. Then, if the remove curse skill slot from your dungeon roll is unoccupied, which it is unoccupied, you must place one of your available action cubes there. This does not count as one of your cube actions. If you can't, your interaction ends and nothing special happens. Otherwise, if you do, place 4 shield tokens on top of this interaction token. They can be used to cancel damage that this interaction would take from a monster. Then read the resolution below. Well, that was stupid. Not stupid, but okay. So we'll put that blue in there, I guess. The wound is deep, but I think that with your help, I will survive. Thank you very much, says the man, as he rises up. I just need to recover my strength and rest a little bit. Write down the battlefield medic status on your campaign log. As long as you have it, as a cube action, you may spend 1 AC while adjacent to a knocked out hero to remove the trauma cube that they just received from their board. This action can't remove a trauma cube from a hero after they have regained their breath. Oh, that is a very specific. I don't like that. I mean, I've barely been hurt, and the fact that if someone goes down and I'm actually adjacent to them at that time is not. There's a very, very low chance that would actually go out. But that's all right. We'll flip that over because we did one interaction there, and then I will just, I guess 1, 2. Yeah, I think I'm gonna open the door. Wait, do I have any actions left? Yes, because I only attack. No, I haven't done anything. Oh, yeah, of course. I haven't done a thing. I still have my blue cube to do my mark. And so yeah, I'm definitely good. And I've only done 1. Now I'm at 1, 2. So I still have 1 more movement after I open this door. Let's go ahead and open door 2.
Moving forward, your footsteps take you to the Sanctum Square, which has been completely overrun with blackish tendrils spreading over the ruined buildings. Adrenaline runs through your veins while you gaze at the aberration that has claimed the place for itself. An amorphous, twisted monstrosity that seems to compel the dark fog to dance around it. When it glances back at you, it screams the most shrilling and macabre screech you've ever heard, making you feel a dreadful chill in your spine as it challenges you to a fight.
Alright, and here we have the setup here. We've got 1 commander all the way over there, who is going to be the commander twins here. So, health is going to be 8R, and we have the, what we call chronicle math, is R equals CP, and CP equals 2 plus P, which we are 2 players, so CP is 4. So we have 8 times 4 is the health. 8 times 4 is 36. So we have his health on the blue track to count 36. Just to show what he does Defiant, attack twice, and fatigue X. He goes above gray, moves for 5 and 4 damage. Wow, move for 5. And then this time I didn't miss this. Last time I missed these because I was just, passive. The commander gains immunity to fire. Attack. This attack targets the 2 weakest heroes at any range, dealing burn X and slow to them. Oh, dang. So he's not burned, and then this is like an extra attack for him, which will go above orange. However, at least we only have 1 orange there right now. We have this. This attack targets the 2 most corrupt heroes at any range, dealing X damage to them. Oh, dang it, this goes below blue. We have 3 blue ones. Oh, man, that's gonna hurt. All right. Now, trap door. Eldritch Screech. When this door is open, right after completing its setup, if any hero has the whacked status on their campaign log, they must erase it and nothing special happens. We do not. Otherwise, if no hero has it, a trap is triggered and each hero must make a strength check, which is yellow, of difficulty 15. Each melee cube that you have gets a +2 bonus to your roll. Heroes who fail the check suffer the difference between the difficulty and their final score's damage. This damage can be prevented as normal. What? So 15 and you roll a 1, that's 14 damage. That's an automatic. Alright, let's not kill ourselves. And then special rule, the locked door, meaning this door is locked until the commander is defeated. Alright, let's go ahead and roll. This was Maya that opened it, so we'll roll Maya first. She has 1 yellow cube there, so she gets a +2 to this. We need 15. Oh! What in the world? I just rolled a 1. 1 minus 15. I guess I get a +2. So 3 minus 15 is 12 damage. Oh, I'm not dead. No, I can't. Although Flavian cannot either because he's not within range. Ooh. I have 2 shield. 2 shield. Do I have that 2 shield? Oh man, I forgot about that slow. Well, that just ruined everything. I'm not going back. I'll do my next movement because I just did a lot and I'm not moving back. But I cannot block anything. I cannot believe that just happened. All right, well, Maya's down. Well, lay Maya down there. She will regain her health immediately, but continue her turn. But now Flavian, let's see if we can keep Flavian alive here. He also only has 1 melee cube. Oh, psh. Yeah, Flavian doesn't even get touched. Gosh. Oh my goodness, that was the worst thing that could have happened. So because it is Maya's turn, we will go ahead and regain our breath. However, how does that work? Because we did just get something. That's why this happened. Battlefield medic. Status on Ukraine. Spend 1 HQ while adjacent to a knocked out hero to remove the trauma cube they just received from their board. This action can't remove a trauma cube from a hero after they have regained their breath. And I probably can't battlefield medic myself, can I? Yeah, I'm guessing I can't battlefield medic myself, which makes sense, I guess. All right. Well, I will regain my breath. I'm going to put a trauma cube. Oh, man, on what? I'm actually going to put it on my 1 damage and stun because he's not. Oh, he actually is stunnable. Oh, man. Okay, now what do I do? Maybe I'll put it on my bear trap. That's really good. I really do like the bear trap, but I just haven't used it yet. So I'm going to put the trauma cube on that, and hopefully I don't hate myself later. All right, guys, that was brutal. All right, now I haven't done any cube actions yet, so I definitely will mark him and do 3 + 1, and because he's marked now, 5 damage, so he'll go down to 31 damage and gain my ranger's mark. And then can't really do anything else. What I am going to do is I'm just going to spend this cube to move, and since I do have slowed, I have slow, so I can only move 1. However, that does let me move back 1, so now he cannot reach me. All right. Ooh, can I burn him? No, I can't burn him. No! I have 2 scrolls of incinerate, and I cannot burn him because of that Inferno. This card here, he's immune to burn. That means I can't use my scrolls of incinerate. I have 2 of them. Poop. All right, well, that is my second cube action, and I recall them all to bring back a cube, which I'll do that one again because it couldn't do it anyways last time. Now it is the commander's turn, and I forgot the wolf was supposed to move at the end. He's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's out of range as well. So now he's going to go. He does have a movement of 5. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because he's trying to get to Flavian. But he is melee, so that he cannot attack him. And that ends his activation. However, now we are to this one, and we are on side B. Therefore, we are going to pick one out. However, we know no matter what we get, it's going to be one of these. And we could choose. So even though those 2 have blues left, we could choose to use this blue. All right, so we know one's going to spawn. We don't even have to draw one. We could just spawn this guy right away. So he will spawn there. He is going to have 8 health. All right, and now it is this thing's turn. This attack attacks the 2 most corrupt, which doesn't matter where he's going to attack both of us every time for 3 damage. However, now I can do this. We'll do this, prevent 4 and move 2. And so my move 2, actually I'm not going to move 2. And then he is going to go here, self-prevent 3. So we're good with that. So no one gets hurt with that. So now we will do 1 rune, and it's still going after Flavian, which is going to hit him no matter what. Another green and a little zigzag. And as you can see, the zigzag cannot hit him. So once again, it will break down into 3. Here comes my, I don't love this breakdown thing. I mean, it's not right? He's not dying, but it just takes away the orthogonal stuff. Or the polyomino pieces, it doesn't matter. It's just going to get him anyways. Anyways, side note there. So that is there. So we'll flip that over for next time. And now it is Flavian's turn. And that was very nice of the Commander Twins to come right up next to me, so I don't even have to worry about it. So I am just going to go right here. Heal 2, which actually I don't need to heal. Plus your hit and telekinesis 3. All right. I don't know if that telekinesis 3 will do anything, but I do get a +2 hit because I am above him. So let's go ahead and do this +2. A natural 1? Come on! Alright. Then we will do an unwilling recall here. Take a curse cube. We'll put it on this one. And then I will do this. +2 hit, +2 damage, and stun. We're still above him, so it's actually a +4 to the hit. So I like that. +4. We have a 10. That is a hit. So we've got 5, 6, 7. We've got 7 more damage. 7 down to 24. I guess technically he's that guy. And he's not immune to stun. So he is actually stunned, which just is only for his card. It's only for this activation. These are not stunned, according to my knowledge. Or is it just the next attack? Because that does say attack targets. I don't know. We'll just say it's his card. So that was my second action there. Yeah, because I missed the first one. But I want to move first. I want to go 1 and interact with that. So let's go ahead and interact with that guy again. So once again, we have put yourself between him and the stalking creature, which we don't have the stalking. We have a creature, but not the stalking creature. Ask if he could give you anything. Ask him what's happening here. Ask him for help to contain the invasion and offer help to the wounded warrior. So we actually might be able to help him now because we actually do have a fight going on here. Do I ask him for help or do I ask him if he could give us anything? I'm almost thinking that we do ask him for help. I always love asking for help because it's like, oh, maybe he'll join the fight, right? I love having extra little characters to add on with us. Yep, I'm gonna ask him for his help in the invasion because I don't know if we could play with him, but that's what I want to do.
Feeling that you are incapable of protecting so many accesses from which the enemies would reach this place, you ask the warrior to wield his sword once more.
If any hero has the battlefield there you go. If any hero has the battlefield medic status on their campaign log, go to interaction number 48. All right, let's go to number 48.
And then, the warrior rises from what was going to be his deathbed and looks to you in gratitude.
You brought my strength and hope back, adventurer. My days of fighting aren't over. Tell me, how can I help you?
You gain focus 2. Okay, so now Flavian will get focus 2 there. Then you must choose if you want to either remove 4 runes that were placed on the board and return them to the bag. Oh, that could be helpful. Or remove 1 monster from the board and consider it defeated. If you can't do either of these choices, open the next closed door, if there still is one, and then choose one of the previous options. If you're unable... Wait. We have only 2 monsters on the board right now, and I could just kill him? Who is this wounded warrior that he's just going to get up and outright kill a monster from the board, which a commander is a monster? Well, okay then. Yeah, so he's dead. Yep, and it does say consider him dead, therefore... Maya can't heal anyway, she's at full. So, yep, we defeated the commander, so we'll get rid of his cards. That felt really cheaty. And that means this door is now unlocked because the commander was defeated. That means we could reset these guys. However, I still do have that minion. That was my second cube action, so I can't do anything else. So it is now Maya's turn. So now this is where it kind of sucks, is that wolf cannot pass that unless Flavian can give him that jump 3, which maybe he will. But Maya is just going to run across it because she needs to. So she is going to go 1, 2, 3. Then she is going to move one of those, spend one of those to move another 3. 1, 2, 3. And then she's going to... Oh, no. Does she go 1, 2, 3 right there? And then, let's see, he has 8 health. Or maybe I should go and try to do that. So I went 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I can't get there. Yeah, so I'll come here. I'll come here just so I'm out of that range. And then I will do a blue mark and 3 damage. However, that is 5 damage to the minion there. So that's 5 damage down to 3. And that was my 2 cube actions there. That means my wolf is just going to move there. So hopefully Flavian can help him jump over there. However, now the vampire does get to go. But he only has 3 movements. So he's going to go 1. Actually, he's going to go after Flavian. He can't get to either one. So he's going to go after his target. Go 1, 2, 3. Try to go after Flavian over there because he's always the target. And he can't get to Maya either, so... And then we are on side A for this one because we just spawned last time. We do have a monster out, so nothing will spawn, and we'll flip that back over to side B. Nothing else, and we will draw 2 runes this time. However, Flavian is really close. So that means one's going to spawn over here, most likely. Oh, after Flavian's turn, I forgot to activate him, so 1, 2, 3, 4, because he's got sturdiness, so that darkness does not hurt him. We'll spawn orange and a little L shape, which actually will get him perfectly. We'll just go like that. Once again, no damage. However, now it's going to go after Maya over there. We got a gray T shape there, which is going to go there, trying to get to there. Not going to get closer with 3, so. All right, just like that. And it is now Flavian's turn again. So we have Flavian down this corner is going to go 1, 2, 3. Once again, does not get hurt by darkness. He's definitely going to do this 4 targets, jump 3. And I actually have 4 targets. I love this. I actually have 4 characters I'm playing as. Essentially, so I got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the wolf made it. Then I have him 1, 2, just 2, so then I could trick or treat him. And then 1, 2, 3. All right, that was awesome. And now I still have one more cube action here. Thormagard is going to take care of him, so I don't need to waste a cube action on him. So I think I'm just going to battle focus then. Or I guess tune. I'm going to tune my banjo. So we're going to get another focus there and cleanse 1, which is good. We definitely need that. And that's his 2 cube actions. So now he will just attack him. We'll do 3 damage to him, which will kill him, which is perfect. And now we go over to Maya's turn. Oh wait, I only moved 3 of us. Maya was supposed to be moved 1, 2, 3 as well. And then Maya's going to go 1. However, that does break up her movement. So she's going to spend an action cube there. So once again, just get rid of all of them but the blue, because why not? Because I believe still that we can choose which blue it spawns on, and we still have a blue way back there on that very first one, if I remember right. It doesn't have to be the closest one. Maybe it does have to be the closest one. Yeah, it says of the party leader's choice. So I mean, we could just depend on how hard we want to make this, but yeah, I'm definitely leaving that there, not worrying much about that at all. And then so I spent 1 cube, and I think I'm just going to spend another cube to move, so I can move again 1, 2, just right there. And I'm going to wait. I'm not going to open the door right now because I don't have any more actions, so I couldn't do anything after I opened it up. And then I am going to do a willing recall here, bring all these back, and I'm going to put this, oh man, I guess on this, because I'm going to use my blue for that one. I don't know, but that's what I'm going to do. All right, then my pet gets activated, 1, 2, 3, and then this is side B, so now we have to manifest a rune to see if we spawn one. So anything but a blue, and an orange, so we're good. Nothing spawns. Yeah. But now we do have to draw, oh well, I keep forgetting to flip that over. Draw 1 rune. And we draw a red T again. And that is going to go there, because that is going to get the closest to Flavian. And now it is Flavian's turn. And he is going to go 1, 2, 3. I think I'm gonna. Oh, I did not do a willing recall last time. Dang it. That's all right. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna spend 1 to move another 3. Move 3 right there, and open up this last door here.
After a hard battle, you advance through the black mantle of darkness, finally finding yourself in front of the entrance to the Sanctum of the Ancients. It is an impressive building with massive iron gates that, at this moment, were open like a gaping mouth, expelling a foul emerald breath from within. Taking what happened in Umbral as a premise, you suspect it all started here.
Oh no, what if it's too late?
Thormagard mumbles upon perceiving unwanted company emerging from the mists.
All right, there we go. We have the setup. What we have is we have 2 skeleton archers, fighters standard. They will go above blue. And then we have 1 bone reaper here, a fighter alternate below gray. All right, and then we have special event, the housekeeper. When the last enemy is defeated, read special event, the housekeeper on page 22. All right, so now we just gotta defeat these guys. I mean, we just took care of that commander like it was nothing. So let's go ahead and keep on this. However, that was my second cube action. I do have another movement, which actually I'm going to move back. What I'm going to do, I think, is I think I'm going to try to get them to come towards me. My turn ends. Thormagard is going to go 1, 2, 3 right there. And then that's all I could do. So the skeleton archers are going to go. And we activate them in order of the thing here. So we'll go yellow first. They have a movement of 4. Wow, they have 4 movement. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to get into range of both of those guys. He is going to take 2 poison, and then he's got multi-shot, so he's attacking both of us for 4 damage. So that is good. She's got this one here. Prevent 4 and move 2. Do I want to move 2? And it's not gonna. Actually, I am gonna move 2. I'm gonna go 1, 2. That way he will attack Thormagard, but Thormagard's got 5 sturdiness, so that won't even matter. All right. Yep, I like it. Anyways, and then he is just gonna soak it up with his shields. And that's it. All right, now the other one's going to go. They're going to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's not going to go there. He's just going to go 1, 2, 3. Because right there, he has both of those guys in range there. Once again, like I said, Thormagard does doesn't take anything. However, oh man, he cannot prevent 4. He's just going to have to prevent 3. That means he's going to take 1 damage and 1 poison from them. All right, actually, that's kind of fitting with them being in poison. That's good. Now it is Maya's turn. And Maya's going to go 1, 2 back here, and we are on side A here, so I'm not going to worry about those this time because nothing's going to spawn anyways. And I'm going to do my precise shot here, or yeah, I'm going to do that. So +2 hit on, I don't know, I guess it doesn't really matter here. So they both have poison 2 on them. So let's see, +2 +1 damage and crit 16 plus. 3 +2 is, wait. Oh no, barely. So I have 3 +2. I'm above them, so that's 4. But that's 3 + 4 is 7, and I needed an 8. So close. Yes, okay, so that's a miss. Let's go ahead and do our rapid fire then. And we got 17, baby. That is +2 damage. That means let's just go with the yellow one. So that is 6 damage there. And I still get 1 more attack here. Oh my gosh, that is my 3rd critical. And too bad I can't pick after. Oh, actually, no, I can. I can. Well, kind of. Let's see here. So I can +2 damage or change the target. But that means I'm only doing 4. That means I'm only doing 8 damage. Well, only. And that means I wouldn't kill the blue guy. So if I had the +2 damage, I would kill the blue guy. But I would change that. So yeah, I'll just kill the yellow guy. That's for sure. Kill him straight up. However, that was my second action because I missed that first one. And yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there. However, I'm not gonna have my wolf do anything because the wolf does bleed 1 damage and bleed 1, but they're immune to bleed, so he's really only gonna do 1 damage, which is just not helpful. And then he's gonna die because he would have to get into the poison. So yeah, I'm just not gonna have my wolf do anything, I guess. So we go here. We definitely have monsters out, so we'll just flip that. Now the Bone Reaper gets to go. He has 3 movement, so he's just gonna go 1, 2, 3, and that's it. And now we'll draw 2 runes, and it is another orange, big L. Ooh, yep, not gonna get me, but it is gonna get pretty darn close to, which is fine. Now the next one here is another orange. Holy cow! And that's that little T shape again. There's been a lot of T's. This is my last T shape in there, and it is actually perfectly gonna get him like that. Once again, he's immune to darkness, so that's fine. We'll flip that over to do 1 next time, and it is Flavian's turn. All right, so Flavian is going to join the fray. So he's going to self-shield 2, move 2, so he gets off of that darkness, and then a +0 hit, but it's a +2 because he's up 1. So we need 9+. We got a 10. That is more than 9. We do 5 damage to this guy. And then now I have to do an unwilling recall here, and I'll put that on there. So I put it on that one, and I still have 1 more cube action to do here. Yeah, we'll just do that one again here because I only need to do 5 damage to kill him. 14, that's a hit, and so that's another 5 damage, and he's got 2 poison, so he'll just die at the beginning of his activation. Or Drunagor will just kill him actually. So at the end, Drunagor is actually going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 4 movement, and then he's going to do 3 damage to the pink guy. So he goes down to 13. You can see Drunagor there. And then that is the end there. So the skeleton fighter is going to go, and then he's going to die. We'll take him off the board. And now it is Maya's turn. So now I do need to do something with this, or else one will for surely spawn. So we'll go ahead and do very first thing here is we will spend 1 to get rid of all but 1 of these. Once again, keeping that blue one there. We get to put these back into the bag. And now I am for sure going to do my Ranger's Mark here. That means this guy gets marked and 5 damage. So he already goes down to 8 health. All right. So yeah, I am okay with that. I think that is my 2 actions there. Ooh. Oh, no. I can't do my eeny, meeny, miny, mo because he is too far away right there. All right, so that was our second action with Maya. We are done there. Now, we don't have a minion. We'll do a monster raid. Anything but blue. Actually, even if it is blue, I mean, technically this says last enemy defeated. I don't know if that counts minions because that could take forever. And we have orange. Yep, we're good. I think there's only like 1 blue in that bag right now out of like 12 that are in there. Now it is the Bone Reaper's turn, and he is going to move for 3. He's going to move 3, 1, 2, which will give him 2 poison. However, he does have Cleave 2 and Bleed X. Oh no, there's 4 grays. That's going to bleed 4 and Intimidate 1 for 5 damage. Oh snap. Now this is going to hurt. This is the first time we're actually going to really hurt. She does not have a prevent. prevent, and she already has 1 trauma cube. Oh no. What I'm gonna do here is I am gonna have Flavian prevent 3 for Maya. Maya takes 2 damage and 4 bleed, and then Flavian will take 5 damage and 4 bleed. That's at least a little bit better of Flavian taking that much hit there. All right. Wow, that was. Oh, and intimidate 1. So each of them are intimidated for 1. We've got intimidate and intimidate. Ooh, buddy. And now we will draw 1 rune, which is definitely going to get Flavian here and Maya. There's no way to not get both of them. And that means Maya is going to take that damage. Holy cow. All right. We have a green, complete straight. Oh no, that's going to kill my little wolfie. Oh, 2 damage immediately. That does kill the wolf. Oh, sad day. All right. So now we flip this over and it is Flavian's turn. And he is going to take 4 and 5 damage here. He's already down to 5 health. Oh, no. Yeah, no, all of that was unpreventable. Oh, no. No, he 2. Okay, we're good. He's up at 7. So now he's going to move back 1 here to get off that darkness so he doesn't get that minus. And then he is going to do... Oh, yeah, there we go. Is he... Yep, he could be stunned. Oh, he can't be poisoned, though. Oh, I looked at that wrong. That's okay. I haven't done any damage there. Anyway, so we have a +2. He is above him. Oh, we can zoom in there. He is above him, so it is +4 here. 18. He doesn't have a 16 plus, but that is 5 damage. So he is down to 3 health. And now I have 1 more cube action still. And he does not have... Oh, he's at 3 health. He's going to die. I don't know. So because this is a sequential adventure here, I am going to heal 2, which that doesn't matter, but I am going to cleanse 1, which does matter, and that takes away the poison 2, which doesn't matter. Oh no, I had intimidate 1. That means I only did 4 damage. Oh, that's okay. I'm still good. Oh, maybe. Wait, no. I did this one, huh? I didn't give him 7 damage, did I? I only did 5, yeah, because he was at 8. Yeah. So he's down to 2. Okay, we're good. He's down at 2. He did the healing and the cursing, or the cleansing. Now, Drunagor is going to come up. Actually, he doesn't even need to move. Does 3 damage to him. 3 damage. Kills the guy. Woo! Alright, and that triggers endgame, or triggers a special event. Reading the special event, the Housekeeper on page 22.
Just as you strike the final blow against the last of the creatures, thinking you've brought the fight to a close, a figure leaps from the beautiful temple's parapet, landing in front of you. Like lightning, you raise your guard again, but it isn't another one of those things blocking your path.
Whoa, wait!
Says the scarred, mysterious figure. A man, but different from any you've ever seen.
We're on the same side! I'm not a Varitash, and from what I'm seeing, you aren't either.
You're dressed in ceremonial garments. Are you the priest in charge of this palace?
Drunagor hastily takes the front.
Has the sanctum been taken?
The sage's worry is crystal clear.
Yes, I am. Around here, they call me the Half-Blood, because I'm Draconian only on my mother's side, but this is a story for another occasion.
Then the half-draconian presents himself, assuming a more relaxed stance.
Well, since you came to my home, I'm the one asking the questions. What would you be, by any chance, doing here at a moment like this?
Open the book of interactions to page 13. As a group, you and your partners must choose one option, proceed to its resolution. In case of a split decision, the party leader has the power to decide which of the tie will be chosen. Alright, so we have the half-blood draconian here. We can scold the priest for being disrespectful to your efforts in Ignispira. Explain that you became to study any means of defeating the darkness. Explain that you were only trying to help ending up here. Ask him why he's waiting to close the sanctum's gate. We've got a bard and a ranger. We're not going to scald him, that's for sure. Once they explain that you came to study any means of defeating the darkness. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Explain. Number 50.
You explain to the priest that the siege of Ignispira wasn't a one-off. Dayron is at war. Worsening it all, the coalition, led by the doctrine of the setting sun, doesn't know how to defeat this powerful army or its mighty general. You came here because Drunagor believes that this sanctum holds the necessary knowledge to do so.
The party leader writes down the steadfast status on their campaign log. As long as they have it, whenever any hero drops to 0 HP or less, that hero may make a strength skill challenge of 15. If they succeed, they drop to 1 HP instead. Then read End of Adventure, A Taste of Regret. Okay, which actually might be good for Maya because she already has that 1 trauma cube. End of Adventure, A Taste of Regret.
Well, I suppose you intend to go down before I lock this place up, don't you?
The half-blood asks, turning to Drunagor, who cannot hide his distress.
I don't want to seem ungrateful, But tell me, Sage, what do you expect to find here that you couldn't find anywhere else?
That which I knew someday, but forgot.
The scholar answers, raising a mystery that clamored for resolution.
The past that the doctor narrates doesn't mirror the war Darren lived through, but the peace that the kingdoms were eager for building after it. The name Varitosh, that you Draconians still use, was lost through the ages, and the darkness it brought about became a metaphor. Nevertheless, some of my colleagues and I have devoted ourselves to studying the first scriptures and burying the truth wherever it may be. This is how I know that an important tome is here, because I have already translated it long ago. But in a night when grief took the best of me, however, I set fire to the works that I was proud of, and only ashes remained. Just now, a score of years after that, I realize how much of a fool I was.
Thaumagar regretfully explains, and the silence weighs for a moment. Screeches and moans echo up the misty stairways, bringing you back to reality. Now is not the time for chatting.
As soon as you enter, I will lock down the sanctum doors to give my people a chance of retaking the town.
Explains the half-blood, and for a moment, you wonder if this wasn't a trip to your tomb.
You'll still be capable of opening the gates from the inside, however. To do this, just speak the verses of the poem that encircles the doorframe. But I warn you, this won't be possible until tomorrow, because the enchantment only works when sunlight bathes the sanctum's gates.
You and Thaumagar nod in assent, although you were starting to doubt if this was really a good idea. A question that you felt relevant to point out before risking yourselves.
I don't recall every detail about the powers of darkness, but what I most certainly know is that it came here through planar travel, possible only by magic, powerful magic. One of its most basic principles, as you should know, is reversibility. Everything that can be done can be undone. So if these things were brought here, I'm sure they can be blown back there.
The wise man answers you, emphasizing the importance of this dire task.
This is why we're here, to discover how we can expel them from our land.
Even though you appreciate the enlightenment the scholar casts upon his plans, you can't help but note that he didn't answer the most important question you made. Will you manage to survive so much time down there?
Oh, don't be worried, friend. If we perish or not on this trip won't make any difference. If we fail to discover any means to counter this undead king, interrupting whatever is bringing the darkness here, we'll perish anyways, in some battle that won't take long to come.
Concludes the old sage, entering the mists like he didn't fear anything in the world. Then you follow him, being the first to hear the bang of the iron gates closing behind you, not knowing if they'll ever be opened once more.
Alright, here's a quick overview of what a sequential chapter means. We're going to take the reward, which is a new skill, then take a free recall action, recover your health, get rid of any negative statuses, keep positive statuses, and kind of reset the initiative track. And then that's it. So we keep all of our trauma and curse cubes on the board that we have. So let's go ahead and see what reward we want for each of our characters here. Alright, so for Maya, this was a pretty easy take here. Coordinated strike, +0 hit, then activate one of your pets. Like, I get to attack twice and activate my pet? Yup. And get another range cube. However, for Flavian, I do not like any of his. All of his are just supportive, which is fine, right? You always need that support, but when it's with two characters, it's hard. So I am going to do heal 3 and gather a fruit of life, because fruit of life you can give to someone else, so that can also help there. So we'll go with that one to maybe help heal a little bit next time. All right, that was chapter 4. If you want to see chapter 5, stay tuned, and I will see you later.